Welcome back, everyone, to Smash This Podcast. J-Bone here with a quick news brief that I would say is too sweet. So I woke up this morning to the news that New Japan has signed up a new member to the Bullet Club. And his name is Ace Austin, the inevitable one from Impact Wrestling. This is some really, really interesting news. So this is what went down. And if you can find the footage, it's fun, man. It's fun. Just to see this go down. Apparently there was so this is part of the Super Junior or Best of the Super Junior 29 finals. Okay. And Ace Austin interfered. This is from WrestleZone. You can look at the article on WrestleZone in the news section here. Ace Austin interfered in a 6-man tag team match between Bullet Club and the United Empire and helped his new faction secure the victory. And to quote Jay White later on in the article, it says, "Guys, we did it again. Hashtag Bullet Club." So this is really interesting. They keep finding ways to keep this stable, fresh, and exciting. I see some guys jumping in the chat here. Good day to you guys. We got Bell's Boy in here. STP in the AM. Sign me up. This is true. It is AM by you. It's just early afternoon here. Leon Cooper says Ace Austin belongs in the Bullet Club with Chris Bay. So Bullet Club now has 2 Impact Wrestling X Division stars, and that is too sweet. Morales, good day to you. What is up? Yes, both Ace and Bay. Terrence Sullivan, good day to you. So yeah. And just to make that, as soon as things started happening for the Bullet Club and Impact Wrestling, I thought that was really cool. It just adds another dimension to the roster that I think has been lacking in years. And not that there was really anything wrong with the roster since the whole Scott D'Amore, Don Callis regime era, whatever you want to call it, and I guess today is actually the 4-year anniversary from when they took over. Of course, Don Callis no longer with Impact Wrestling, but Scott D'Amore still fighting the good fight as one of the head guys and making things happen, making these relationships stronger. And that's what we have here. We have what is now one of the strongest relationships in professional wrestling is between Impact Wrestling and New Japan. And it's thanks to stuff like the Bullet Club. Okay, this is kind of out of left field, but I'll throw this out there. Morales says, "Does anyone know why the tickets for Atlanta aren't on sale yet? It should be very soon. That's after Slammiversary, right? I believe, was that one of the first tapings after Slammiversary? I have to look and see, because they did announce a bunch of dates. They actually, for the first time on TV, announced all of them to the public, whereas before it was through other sources that we were finding out about this stuff. Um, but yeah, it should be soon. It should be soon. Sometimes it takes them a while. Right now, I know they're focusing on Slammiversary. It's not like WWE where they book dates out 6 months in advance. You know, it's Impact Wrestling is a little more. I don't want to be mean and call them slow, but you know they're not as big, so they fry their fish a little slower. You know. So good brothers certainly part of that too. Um, and let's be honest, if New Japan wants to grow this strong brand, the U.S. chapter of New Japan Pro Wrestling, they need guys like um, they need strong individuals to help carry that touring brand no matter where it's going around the US, because obviously that's going to help them expand the vision of New Japan worldwide, you know, is through that strong brand, because it's just another great extension of the whole company as a whole. um So yeah, it's great. Yeah. So I mean, if you got, guys from the Bullet Club coming in and out to represent it, you get Jay White going back and forth, Hikuleo going back and forth, um, El Phantasmo. Now, granted, some of these guys are not going to be back on TV with Impact Wrestling for a while because they all just went back to Japan. I'm sure we'll have Gallows back. I'm sure Gallows just went in for the finals. I'm sure he'll be coming right back to the States. Um, if he was part of that tag match too. But so yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out in Impact Wrestling in the future. Can you imagine how sweet that merch is going to be? I mean, hey, the Chris Bay merch is sweet. Let's admit that. But Ace Austin is quickly becoming one of my favorite guys on the roster. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. I love Sammy Callahan. He's certainly one of my favorites. But man, do you want to put your money on a kid that's going to carry this brand into the future and has, re-signed a multi-year deal? And it's proud to be part of Impact Wrestling. It's Ace Austin. It really is. Um, it's an exciting time for Impact Wrestling because there's always changes. The company's always evolving. We're going into one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year for them in a few weeks, and celebrating 20 years of this bad boy. It's the company that would not quit or would not die. Um, so, yeah, Bell's boy, have fun with that gig tonight with Rampage. It looks like that's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to have a hell of a tag team tonight with tag team match with the was it Young Bucks versus Lucha Bros? You can never go wrong with that. Never go wrong with that. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk about this for a bit. I tell you, it makes me. It's one more thing that's positive and makes me want to sign up for the New Japan stuff because I mean, if it's different than the U.S. based companies, but the talent's there. The talent is there, and it's just it's just like I said, it's another great sign that this relationship between New Japan and Impact Wrestling is solid as a rock. You know, because when you got guys like Bay and the Good Brothers and now Ace Austin in in the Bullet Club in Impact Wrestling. Can't beat that. That's amazing. So, cheers, everyone. Go check out the links in the description. Give the show a like, sub. If you're digging the content, if you're here for the first time. And, yeah, have a tremendous weekend, everyone. We'll be back later this weekend. I may check out Hell in a Cell on Sunday. I am curious. I have no clue what the card is other than Cody versus Seth Rollins. But, hey, those two are going to tear the house down in a Hell in a Cell match. I'm all in for that. Pardon the pun. But all right, guys, take care. I'm going to get out of here. Much love and stay safe. See ya.
Pull my scarf!